So the other day I had a dream, right? A dream. So I was in CP Steel and I think I was an engineer, but I'm not quite sure. So I was going down this corridor, right? This corridor. I think someone was chasing me, but I'm not quite sure. So I came down here, and as you do, and I looked down, and there was this hole. Normally there is no hole here, right? Like it's just empty. Like there's just a hill. And I was quite surprised, so I decided to jump down. Like I didn't know any better, and you see something new, it's a dream, you just wanna check it out, no? So I like jump down like this, right? And I didn't break my legs. Instead, I like just bounced. I bounced and I bounced and I ended up in the ground. I like fell down right here, right? They were like these there were like these rooms and everything, and when I fell down, everything just went black. Then, then when I woke up, like, like wake up in the dream, like inside the dream, right? As you do. There was this lady, and like she went, "Oh, who are you? Why are you here? It, we don't know you." And I said, "Well, why are you here? Like you're in this hole, no? You should get out of here." And they were like, "Okay." So then, and like the, the 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 whole room was like Japanese, right? They were like, it looked Japanese. Like I tried to make it look Japanese because there was like this platform, and I tried to make a platform, but all the props they collapsed, so I couldn't. But like it looked Japanese, right? There were like this, they were like this aesthetic. It looked Japanese, and there were these children, and the children they were making balloons, right? They were making balloons, and I went over to them, and I grabbed one of the balloons, and they were like these. Sorry, I'm just eating some honey. They they don't make honey like they used to, right? It's all just corn syrup, no? Like fucking children. Children don't know what honey tastes like these days. Like, I'm like it's all just corn syrup these days. Like it's like fucking candy, no? Like fucking, they're just poisoning them, no? Like fucking, they don't know what real honey tastes like. They don't know they don't know it comes from bees, no? No pollen, no wax, no nothing. I've got real honey right here. Like it's my grandma gave it to me, and it's like fucking candle. No. Anyway, there were like these children, and they were making balloons, and the balloons weren't even like completely full. Like they were like half full. They didn't stretch completely, and so I grabbed one of the balloons, as you do, and I came up here. I looked up. I grabbed the balloons, and I put them in my hand, and then I just started floating up like this, and I kept floating. I kept going up, up. I like I like one test the other room, right? Because there were like 3 floors, and I uh, I I went past uh, I went past the second floor because like I was in the bottom, and I kept going up like this. Um, I just like floated up like this, and I arrived in the like the top floor, right before the top floor. Like it's like the movie, right? Like the one with like the floors and the food, right? Like the one that the fucking fart loving fury made a video on, right? So like the movie, I came up here, and there were like these people there, right? There were like this, like the other floor, but like in the other floor there was like only one lady, and like she was taking care of the children. There were like many adults here, and many children. So I went up them and I was like, "You need to get out of here. Like there are these other floors with people." So I went them, and like it was open here. I went them as you do, and I talked to them, and they were like, yeah, but we don't want to get out of it. Like I I don't remember why they didn't want to get out, or maybe they couldn't, maybe they didn't believe me, but there was only like this general, right? This like old general, like in the movies, in like the nuclear room, and and he believed in me, so he grabbed a bunch of balloons from the room. He grabbed the balloons, like these half-filled balloons. Like TF2 doesn't have any other balloons, but like they were like proper balloons, like proper ones. And he came here, and he grabbed the balloons. He attached them some to his vest, with the vest, and he started folding upwards. But like the ceiling isn't like completely open, and he just started drifting, and he like hit his back on the ceiling. Like he just floated upwards, and I like Photoshop it in, like he just floated upwards, and he like got stuck there. Then he fell down again, like that. So I went over, and like no one was grabbing him. Like they were all just letting him fucking die there. So I grabbed him, then I put him on the bed. Like there was like this like old gym bed. You guys know it, like fucking in the gyms, like the blue ones, and I put him on there, and he was like, this kid's cool. So I went inside as you do, and I went to the children who were making the balloons, and I used to think that like they had like helium, helium, like make balloons go up, and they had like that, but in like a bottle, like this clear liquid, and like they would put it inside the balloons, and then the balloons would go up. No, it's like how it works, but no, because I sat next to the children, and I said like exactly here, like they were on top of this platform, and like this place was like a lot lighter, like there was a lot more light, like there were people sitting over there, no, as they do. So I sit next to the child, and I was like, let's make balloons, and like she was like, yeah. So we sat down, and I grabbed like this noodle, no, like those gear looking things, like with the ridges. I don't remember what they are called, like they had like these tube things with those things attached, and I had to like put them together to make the balloons. They had like them in like a plastic like a plastic box, in a box, yeah. And I had to take them out and I had to put them together, and then I was putting them together, then I woke up. Yeah.